Welcome to my channel.
When obesity becomes a barrier in the bedroom. Namrata Vohra, name changed, had everything going for her: a stable job, loving spouse and an understanding family. However, while her life seemed hunky-dory, there was one aspect that was greatly troubling her: her sex life. Or rather her non-existent sex life. Namrata tipped the scales at 98 kilograms, which was hampering her sex life. While her husband didn't really complain, she could sense his discomfort. Bariatric and metabolic surgeon Dr. Jayashree Todkar says that obesity is not a disease of weight only, it is disease of excess fat. Fat is not an inert mass of cells but a chemically highly active organ. It secretes a lot of enzymes and hormones. Obesity leads to hormonal imbalance and impacts the sexual function in both genders. The feminization of the male and musculization in a female becomes more prominent with growing obesity. It affects one's desire negatively. Sexual activity is an important part of a healthy relationship, and obesity hampers interpersonal relationships, and impacts one's self-esteem and self-confidence. Adds GI and bariatric surgeon Dr. Manoj Bharyacha, obesity and depression are often linked. But there's more to it when you go beyond the looks. You get physically restricted and your sex drive is affected by disorders associated with obesity like high blood pressure, diabetes or prediabetes, and erectile dysfunction, the last being a problem in up to 80% of men. In a study, about 30% of obese people seeking help indicated problems with their sex drive, performance, desire, or all three. Risk factors associated with obesity. Obesity influences health by two means: mechanical and metabolic. Rising weight leads to multiple musculoskeletal disorders including premature or early destruction of weight-bearing joints like the hips, knees, ankles, feet and even the vertebral column. Metabolic impact of obesity leads to type 2 diabetes, hypertension, fatty liver and hormonal imbalances. It causes low energy and stamina, depression, irritability, shortness of breath, rapid decrease in physical stamina, breathing difficulties, etc. All these factors have some or the other impact on the moods and sexual performance of a person. Excessive sweating, lethargy and skin infections add to the problem. Mechanically, also, super obese, BMI 45, men and women cannot enjoy complete intercourse, explains Dr. Todkar. Besides obesity itself with its accompanying psychological factors, hypertension, diabetes, high cholesterol, hormonal imbalances, a few risk factors also play a role in your sex life. For example, more the body fat, higher is the level of SHBG, sex hormone binding globulin, which binds to testosterone and causes lower sexual desire and erectile dysfunction, adds Dr. Bharyacha. When lifestyle changes don't help. A person with a BMI above 32.5, class 2 obesity and above as per WHO parameters of the Indian body, may not respond to lifestyle changes. It means the metabolism of the person has crossed certain set points and needs to be reset. Advanced metabolic treatment done under the supervised guidance of an expert can help overcome obesity. Bariatric surgery comes as a helpful tool to overcome higher obesity and its related diseases. We have observed significant changes in the fertility and sexuality index of patients in the reproductive age and even later. Patients belonging to class 2 BMI and above or class 3 obesity, BMI 37.5, and above, who fail to respond to behavioral changes would need to undergo bariatric surgery, adds Dr. Todkar. Overcoming the problem. Will lifestyle changes help? This term has been used so often for overweight and obese people that it is now in danger of becoming redundant. Every overweight person knows that this is what the doctor is going to say. And it can work against the goal rather than help you achieve it. So, instead, if you understand that the problem of poor sexual gratification is a small part of a greater malady, obesity, then it's easier to firmly establish what needs to be treated. For starters, the good news is that losing even a small percentage of weight, say 5 to 10% of your body weight, can significantly improve sexual function. Once this is noticed and appreciated, the incentive and motivation to shed more excess weight sets in and makes the road ahead easier. Diet changes to control sugar and fat intake are most important. Recent evidence suggests that sugar is the greater criminal. Physical activity that increases blood flow to the muscles of the thighs, buttocks and pelvis, e.g. yoga, walking, cycling for at least 20 minutes thrice weekly, increases blood circulation in the genital area and improves sexual desire. Psychological counseling to identify eating behavioral disorders is crucial in dietary planning and treatment, says Dr. Bhargava. The role of bariatric surgery. Today, it is an established fact that bariatric surgery is a long-lasting solution to morbid obesity. The results of all other modalities of treatment for morbid obesity not responding to diet, exercise, medication etc., are dismal. Yes, bariatric surgery comes with its own set of complications and nutritional side effects, but when the benefit-to-risk ratio gets in favor of surgery, it is strongly advised. Almost all published articles report a dramatic improvement in the sexual aspects when we look at the quality of life after surgery. The effect is greater in younger people. More energy, less lethargy, more physical attractiveness, less erratic moods and depression, all play important roles. The major problem after surgery is poor patient follow-up, leading to nutritional deficiencies and psychological instability. A proper diet regimen with adequate protein supplementation and regular nutritional screening is part of every bariatric surgery protocol. If this can be adhered to by every patient undergoing surgery, improved body image and shape, coupled with better health, is definitely achievable, ends Dr. Bhargava.